Ethan Machowski sends it away. That'll be a touchback. Pinnock on the first play is in trouble already. Jacob Lane is right there. Third down pass is deflected, intended for Butt. Fake the give to Coleman on first down. And streaking across the middle is Rashid Williams for a big pickup. This time, give it to Coleman. And he has space. Coleman breaking tackles to the 15. On this first drive of the game. Right back to Coleman. This time takes it to the outside. And Coleman not waiting around. It's a touchdown.
Offense with the ability to be explosive. Their first 3 plays from scrimmage are explosive plays. 2 runs, 2 passes, and it ends with their star.
Specifically with kickoffs, allowing some long returns, but they get the right players on the field. And his
dad turned his life around. Jonah learned his work ethic from Jamon and remembers being 7 years old doing football workouts with his dad right next to the playground.
That last pass was knocked down by Alex McLaughlin, who transferred up from the FCS level in Northern Arizona this year to the Huskies. This is a pitch. Batu can't turn the corner, but a 3-and-out. This is a short kick. Takes a favorable bounce for UC Davis. First and 10 from the 30. Washington marched down the field in 3 plays for a touchdown score by Coleman on the last drive. And they get a big one from Michigan State. Washington looking to take care of business against an FCS opponent. 2 set of downs. Williams airs it out. Jump ball for Boston. Did he get a foot in? No. The 3rd and long here. UC Davis trying to get a stop. Vines Bright is open. Down to the 10. Raiden Vines Bright with his first 2 career receptions on this drive. As Williams makes a man miss and tumbles down. Give to Coleman, muscling in for the score. He says they're too small. He might be right. 2 rushing touchdowns.
This is just a nice, easy inside zone. And when Jonah Coleman sees that end zone, he has a nose for it and down.
Had 119 yards last week after contact. Consistently been the best player in the Big Ten. Pinnock pulls it back, has man coverage. To transfer. Kick the tight end, Simpson in motion. Fisher escapes one group of tacklers outside of their quarterback, the redshirt freshman Pinnock. Throws on the move. Batu can't run underneath that one. Now their D coordinator. Through the hands again. They're trying to get it to Batu. UC Davis told us they're not going to try and show their cards until you see right here, under 15 seconds, the communication shuts off. They said they want to take Ryan Walters out of the game. So they wait until 15 seconds to shift. And they get something here. The handoff to Carter. Vargas hops to the outside, down the sideline. Vargas is trucking his way. Pinnock looking for a throwback, nearly intercepted by Prysock. He would have been running a long distance.
And a breakup by the DB there.
And Ridley has enough leg on it. It's a short kick taken by Decker to Graff. Washington's had a huge game last week as both a rusher and a kick returner. Got a game ball. This time Williams has a rusher with Demond. And this is a carry for Muhammad, working the pile forward. Thinks he has that ability to step into a bigger role after Coleman leaves, as Williams reads the defense correctly on that read up to 18 this year with a couple of big impact transfers. Should be a much improved group. Robuck makes the catch. He's across midfield down to the 45. Williams. Nice catch by Boston, turning around just in time to snag the football. #1 freshman completion percentage quarterback in the country last year, and tack another one on. As it turns out, he's 7 for 8 to start this one. And 3rd and goal from the 8. Williams trying to keep this one. Escapes, gets out of the pocket and scores straight up the middle.
To watch Damon Williams play football, then you may not have a heartbeat. He's quick, he's fast, he's dynamic, and every play.
That was unreal stuff from Damon Williams Jr. And Grady Gross is now at that tight end position for Davis. Play action fake. Pinnock has a clean pocket. Batu is open. Oh! It's intercepted. Davis got all the way there to recover.
Fantastic play on the ball. Batu looks wide open.
Boston brings it in.
Those brothers are really handling business in the interior of this offensive line.
The law firm of Hatchet and Hatchet. On one coverage, Boston just couldn't quite get oriented in time. 3rd and 1. Ooh, and UC Davis's defensive front.
Watch 66 and 56 on this line, the Hatchet boys.
It's a pitch to the outside. That's going to be an easy first down for Coleman, and he's got some more as well. He's
strong and fast, and he imposes his will on defenders.
It's a throwaway there from Damon Williams. 2023 with Arizona. He's better this year. He's as strong as he's always been. He's transformed his body, going
progressing and getting better, understanding your scheme, understanding your body, and getting physically better at the same time.
Going quick here. Coleman's going to take it, looking for his 3rd touchdown. And he's in standing up. Jonah Coleman will not be denied.
Going to go to the left side of the line of the unbalance.
The huge balance of the 2nd quarter remaining as Grady Gross tacks on another one. Design keeper. Pinnock breaks a tackle and slides. Let's see, coming up. Pinnock to the outside. Quick throw this time, Dobbins. Good block in front of him by their getting Pinnock on the move. Going to stop in his tracks. Try and make a play, but a smart play by Pinnock just to get that ball out of.
It's Carter here in the backfield.
Fake it to Vargas. Again, single coverage on the outside. Batu with inside the red zone. Colorado State was 2 for 2 last week when they cracked the red zone against the helmet to Washington. Fake the pitch. Now Pinnock throws. Perez is trying to cut inbounds, but he stepped. This time, some forward momentum. On the 3rd and 15. Well-designed play up the middle for Dixon. And a first down for UC Davis. Mitchell Dixon, the 3rd tight end. Pinnock connects with Simpson. He's stumbling. He kept himself upright.
He's going to be short.
The previous play was a touchdown. That play is on our view.
A lot of misdirection. Tim Plow, a great play caller, as the head coach for UC Davis, just like Jed Fish on the Washington side. was shy of the 35, but it went well past the 35, and so that's where the ball is placed. As Williams on the screen pass, Coleman. There's a flag down. Looked like on the hit on Williams, and Coleman making his way. Well, Washington's nearly in the red zone already. Coleman will try and get it there. See, he might touch it on this play. No, Williams punt towards him, keeps it. He makes Connors miss. He spins through another tackler. And 2nd and 3. Can it become a 4th touchdown? Yes! Jonah Coleman, a career high 4th.
We've watched him do everything. You see him run between the tackles. You see him run outside. You see him catch the ball out of.
There were some big offensive numbers across the Big Ten today in some of these games. Jonah Coleman, though.
This Washington, I can't say enough about this Washington offensive line. They're playing hard. They have the ability to run the zone scheme where they're stretching the ball out and stretching the line out and also run the gap.
Fisher. He's wrapped up quickly. Another rollout designed for Caden Pinnock, dumps it out of play. Now a UC Davis timeout. This could be an illegal formation. There was a flag down on the snap.
Now building on it for early on in this season.
Denzel Boston is going. Working his way upfield. Boston cuts it outside. He's gone. Denzel Boston, a 78-yard punt return touch. Back there as your #1 receiver as a punt returner because of injury risk.
I love how he catches that and has no fear. He gets directly upfield, then he uses his eyes and uses his blockers. Really good blocking.
He proved it. That's going to be a fair catch attempt, and now still can't advance that. See, the ball goes to the 25, even though it's outside the end zone. But on the muff, they start from the 3, and maybe 1 yard on the pickup. In practice, and they're showing that here, trying to clamp down, even with the 42-10 advantage, get the ball back. But it's Washington starting out this drive just shy of midfield. But right now, Jonah Coleman's still in the game, and a first down gain of 9.
Brother who's to the left and right of you, and you are playing with pride. You are trying to finish this game on a good note and get to next week.
Adam Muhammad making some nice moves in space down the sideline. First, he said after playing his first game, now he's helping block on this play for Muhammad. Picking up all that yardage back and more down at the 16-yard line. Puck in there, scored a touchdown last week. He's running a route. They throw to the back of the end zone. Boston can't keep his feet in bounds there. Fade route. Looking for Boston again. Can Coleman pick up a 5th touchdown? Hurdling a player.
Again, a routine zone read going off the right side. And Jonah Coleman just keeping his feet moved.
Downs in a game. Corey Dillon is one of those other 3 players. Had 5 in a game in 1990. And wouldn't you know, Leslie, one of 5 siblings in that family, great player for UDub volleyball, is now the head coach for the Oakland A's in 2010. Pass to the tight end, who was a first-team all-conference player last year. Winston Williams has brought down plays at Wazoo. And the pass is out of reach. And it's a fake. Morrow flips it ahead to Dixon. 27-yard gain on 4th down. but Harper is brought down for a big loss. Washington is really deep on the defensive line this year, even with some of the injuries they're dealing with. Harper fires one through the arms of Zach Jones. This time, Dylan Morrow is going to punt the ball, not throw it. And it's a different punt. Washington is 7 for 7 on their drives in scoring TDs as Audric Harris, part of that comp. Look out, a little bit of pressure, but Williams unloads it first, and Boston going upfield, driven down. Out of the ordinary plays more often. Williams escapes away from the pressure and gets enough yardage.
Damon Williams against Colorado State, where he had an either-or decision to make. Either run a guy over and get a few yards.
Robuck spins free. Desmond Robuck, the freshman receiver, breaking outside. Robuck, nothing but green turf.
Come here on the motion across the formation on the just a simple jet sweep.
He was the Arizona Gatorade Player of the Year in high school last season. Again, very rare for a freshman who doesn't get a big day for the Ducks as well. Big day across the Big Ten. That was a huge, across all the most tested conference by far across all the conferences. Into some mixed results, but again, I thought that Illinois went over to Michigan, losing to Oklahoma, and Washington State transfer John Mateer, who the Huskies saw they were talking on the big noon kickoff that this passes should have been picked by Prysock. Incomplete. That game has gone under.
The aggression and the different fronts, they've been pretty vanilla and consistent in that, playing man-free, a little bit of cover 3, but a 4-man front. But it's been working for him all.
Program and become a starter, because even at Tulane, he was mostly a backup there as Mohammed is on the move today. Play action. Horton has time in the pocket. And will overthrow once again. Substance over style. Now Jordan Washington is in the game. The freshman running back looking to turn the corner. Again in the Big Ten. Talk about what's coming up for the conference and for the Huskies going forward in this fourth quarter. The result here not in doubt. A career high. Muhammad, the bell cow here, taking some of the starters out for. Horton takes it himself. Kai Horton, his first Husky touchdown.
I have a feeling there will be some large steak dinners given out to this offensive line in the very near future. And it builds up a tolerance for when you get into the end of this year, into the season, and you see as many Big Ten teams as
Peterson has come to his practices and learned their offense as well when Peterson was still coaching. A very cool connection there.
I have heard about Coach Pete, and knowing him personally is just about the high integrity that he operates with.
Teams have put their backup quarterbacks in. Harper with single coverage connecting with Jones for a moment. Had a 23-3 lead, nearly blew the entire lead. We're up by 6 in the middle of the fourth quarter when lightning struck and the game was suspended, unable to resume. Still have the second string quarterback Kai Horton in there. And we were talking about Dad getting to call a game. Both of his sons are in the game. A little physicality there from, you know, as Washington breaks one to the outside.
On NIL, when you can establish that, that's how you build a culture and a sustainable program. That's what Jed Fish is attempting to do here in Seattle.
Oh, a total somersault there. Catch for the redshirt freshman from Westlake Village, California. Doesn't. Washington reaching that football out. Play action here for Horton. Fires one up the middle and the pass is complete. Muhammad chopped down up the middle. Another part, though, of that.
Having your best player stay loyal to you does wonders for your program. And Jonah Coleman's been loyal to Jed Fish.
Maybe not as much contact on that replay. extra areas where they can improve their game in the offseason.
Really just shows the maturity that those guys are having, and also the relationship that Jed Fish has.
Quarterback, 6'4", 220, rocket arm. He's Muhammad makes it another, the 8th rushing touchdown.
Is showing up and showing out tonight, and it is truly impressive. Not letting off the gas.
And with that extra point, which is good again for Husky, an NFL player, his son is in there at QB, gets out of trouble, and completes it to the far side.
Of not only revenge, but...
Did you go here?
I did not.
Yeah.
UDub alum, Joel McHale. He's the best. Guys.
Did you go here?
Said that he played high school football when he actually didn't, and wound up on the UW roster as a said. Montana pointed out that revenge game as far as the FCS is concerned and the Big Sky is concerned.
And improving from what they showed last year. Jonah Coleman building on everything that he did.